Having learned the basic terminology associated with triangles, let us spend some time understanding what are different types of triangles, okay? What you see here is 5 different triangles, right? But they all look very different to each other, and how to explain that differentiation comes in 2 ways. One way is to identify the differences in their side length, okay? So the first one, let us look at the case number 1, in which we have triangle ABC. In this triangle, we are stating that all these 3 line segments, line segment AB, AC and BC, they all are of the same length, okay? Such triangles are called equilateral triangles, okay? And not only their side lengths are the same, in case of equilateral triangle, you will find that they all have the same angle as well, okay? But anyway, this is one type of triangle, and the second is triangle PQR. This triangle is different from equilateral triangle in a way that equilateral had all 3 sides equal. What if I have only 2 sides equal? Let's say the line segment PQ measures the same as line segment PR. Such triangles, when they have 2 sides equal, those are called isosceles triangles. Okay, so that is our second type of triangle, and the third one is, of course, this is triangle number 3, in which none of the line segments are equal to each other. So line segment LM has certain length which is not the same as line segment LN, and definitely not the same as the third dimension, which is MN. Such triangles are called scalene triangles. Okay, so we talked about equilateral, isosceles and scalene. This differentiation is based on how we measure their side length. Okay, 3 sides same, 2 sides same, and none of the sides are same. Now what about angles? That is our second way of identifying different kind of triangles. Okay, in this diagram number 4, what you see here is, let me label this U, V and W. The line segment UV is perpendicular to the line segment VW, okay, and it makes a right angle. Such triangles are called right triangle, and it is simply coming from the name that there is one angle in this triangle that makes a right angle. Okay, now we define the right angle. What if in the case of triangle RS and T, I say that one of the angle is more than 90 degree. Let's say it is 110 degree. Okay, and this is our triangle number 5. When one of the angle is more than 90 degree, then we will label this kind of triangles as obtuse triangle. And you guessed it right, it is coming from the name that one angle is an obtuse angle. As you remember that obtuse angle is an angle which is more than 90 degree, correct? So we talked about right triangle, we talked about obtuse triangle. But what if when you measure all 3 angles of a triangle, let's say the example of PQR, as you look in this diagram, all 3 angles formed by this triangle PQR, they are less than 90 degree. So such triangles will be called as acute triangle, and it is coming from the name that all 3 angles are acute angles. All right, so in this diagram what you see, the triangle number 1, 2 and 3, all of them, they have angles which are less than 90 degrees. So I will label all 3 as acute triangles. All right, so we learned about the differentiation in which we measured or defined various types of triangles based on different side length, and then we defined various triangles based on how we measure their angles inside the triangle. Okay, with that we will stop here as our introduction on various types of triangles, and I will advise my students to go practice the quiz modules to strengthen your understanding on the types of triangles or understanding the basic terminology that comes with triangles.